Okay, yeah, so they just beat the Primate Bulblax. The Primate Bulblax returned to his normal form, and the shadow bugs escaped from his body and floated away in the air and disappeared. The Emperor Bulblax was very weak. I thought you just said you killed it. And he exploded. The final part of Olimar's ship fell to the sand. How did that not get destroyed in the explosion? Fell to the sand, and Olimar ran at his pot and rubbed it. Finally, after so much struggle, I finally gathered the best part of my ship. The one that is very important to me now is back, Olimar said, rubbing the final part. A piggy bank? Nana asked. Olimar nodded, and Nana's right eye twitched. So, we were fighting against a very disgusting monster, just for recover your allowance? Jigglypuff asked. Well, he's not a kid, he doesn't have an allowance. Jigglypuff asked. Olimar nodded again, and her right eye twitched as well. And look, it's still full, Olimar said, looking inside the piggy bank. Thank goodness. Anyway, we should take your money to your ship now, Chris said. The final trial, landing site. And done. My ship is finally complete, Olimar said, jumping in happiness. His Pikmins were jumping as well. Hurry up! The night it's going to fall again, Jigglypuff said. Okay, it's time to leave this planet once and for all. Olimar walked slowly to his ship, but then he looked behind and his Pikmin were standing in a row. They tilted their heads to the right, making a wave with their heads, and then tilted their heads to left, making another wave. What is it, Olimar? Chris asked. I'm really going to miss my Pikmins. After all, they helped me in my whole adventure. Well, you have to go to your planet again, or else you won't see your family again, Nana said. And what about you? Don't worry, we can return to our home by ourselves. Maybe someday we will meet again, Pikachu said. I thought they knew about the Tawnies, right? Because I know Master Hand Master Hand erased, or was it Taboo? I can't remember. Their memories got erased, right? But Fox still remembered the existence of the others, so they. Oh no, I don't think he was in any of the games before Brawl. Never mind. You're right. I'm sorry. Or a channeler, Chris, you've outsmarted me again. Someday we will meet again, Pikachu said. Okay, so it's a farewell. Olimar looked at his ship, and he entered inside and sat down in his seat. He pushed various buttons, and the ship was starting to shake to prepare the ignition. He looked outside and saw the Pikmin still looking at him, along with the 10 smashers. I'll promise I'm going to return here someday, Pikmins. Just survive without me. I know you can do it without my orders. Olimar yelled from inside the ship. You just said you were never going to return. The Pikmins were still looking at him, confused. Chris smiled a little, and then the ship was starting to fly away from the ground, and Olimar flew to the sky. Then he successfully reached the space, and saw behind him a lot of different coloured onions flying from the planet. He smiled inside his mind, and a tear appeared in his left eye. Then he accelerated his ship in the space, and he disappeared between the stars, leaving a small blink. It's time to return to the Smash Mansion, Chris said, opening the portal to the Smash Mansion. Suddenly, a Bulborb appeared from the bushes, and they stopped to beat him, but... Huh? What are all the Pikmins doing? Pit asked, as he saw the Pikmins jumping towards the Bulborb, and then started to smack him in the head. The Bulborb tried to shake them off from his head, but it didn't work, and the Pikmins continued their defensive attack on the beast. The Bulborb ran away with the Pikmins still following him. This could be wrong, but I think they are doing that last order from Olimar, Roy said, rubbing his chin. No, they are doing the exact thing Olimar told them to do, Lucario said. His last words to the Pikmins were actually in order, Mewtwo said, chuckling a little. I am happy to see the Pikmins defending for themselves without Olimar.
Popo said. And since there isn't any primate left in this world, everything has returned to normal again, Pichu said. Chris smiled. Now let's go back to the Smash Mansion, he said. Everyone nodded and they stepped inside the portal. Then after a second, it disappeared. Fuck you! Oh, sorry, no. I was a little preemptive. I was about to say, advising me to play the song I Know Usa, and I was about to forcefully disagree. But I did it before I read the song's name. Oh well. Day 25. Sorry, Day 25. Goodbye, Pikmins. This was really a difficult fight to survive, but I finally escaped, and now I'm heading back to Hokotate to reunite with my family. I wonder if the Pikmins are doing well without me. But something is telling me that my adventure with is not over yet, and for ending this journal, I just have a few words left before finishing it. Pikmins, please, I want to see you again very soon, and I hope that my friends I made there are going to be fine in their adventure to defeat the primates. I wish I could help them, but my dear family and home are first to me. Oh boy, I'm starting to cry. Be strong, Olimar. Be strong. Goodbye. World completed. Preview of the next chapter. I'm Mewtwo. I'm Roy. Our next destination is Nowhere Island. What the fuck is Nowhere Island? I've heard from Chris that there is a kid who uses PK attacks like Ness does. Oh, that'll be Lucas. That's Mother 3. The fucking depressing one. I hope they play that game and just sort of end up suffering from severe depression. That'd be amusing. Just watching the world end and Porky get away with everything and every member of Lucas's family die. Spoilers, sorry. Just be great fun, I think. Fun for all the family. I've heard from Chris that there is a kid who uses PK attacks like Ness does. This should be interesting. Because he maybe can talk telepathically like you, Ness and Lucario, right? Correct. Next time, the odd world of Nowhere Island. Do you want to save your data? Yes. Overwrite file? Yes. Smash Mansion. Chris, Lucario, Pichu, Roy, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Pit, Ice Climbers. Author's note. Say, isn't weird that there wasn't any Hey, what the fuck happened to the guy who was riding on top of the Bulblacks? Right? Fucking Taboo's mercenary or whatever, you know? He was with them the whole time and then he just vanished. The one with the General L voice. He fucking disapparated. Fucking weird. I don't know. He just vanished. Beats me. Author's note. Say, isn't weird that there wasn't any subspace bomb in this world? No, it's not exactly the first world where that hasn't happened. Could it be that the Primates are planning something even bigger? But what could it be? Read and review. The next chapter is what? Did I? Okay, I did. The next chapter is called Oddness Comes. Perhaps a return to what was that other chapter called earlier on? It was There's some weird fucking chapter names. Your harp makes me go crazy, bird. Skipping through the wasteland of death. Yeah. Odder oddness, and the oddness gets odder. Alright, this is Oddness Comes. So this is a continuation of sorts. Alright, cool. So, good fun. Good times to be had. Oh yeah, it's also called The Odd World of Nowhere Island. And we shall see what that entails next time.